Okay, y'all, bear with me. I was given a homework assignment to listen to LFO's debut album to see if it was as crazy as the song that we all know from them, Summer Girls, right? Now, let me just say, for the record, I hate you, Ben. Now, before we get started on this atrocity, do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit that magical milestone of 1,000 subs, and every click you give really helps out, and it gets me closer to that goal. I mean, come on, I've suffered through this album. That should count for something. So, Summer Girls. If you know me, you know I unironically love this song because it's so dumb. I mean, this one's dumb. The fact that they made it to number 3 on the Billboard charts is amazing. And not only that, it was ranked as the 14th biggest summer song of all time by Billboard. It kicks off this album on a very high note, a note that this band cannot possibly live up to. For the longest time, I thought that Summer Girls was the one hit from LFO. I thought they were one-hit wonders. That's not technically true. They actually had a couple more songs that I do remember from back in those days, and at least one of those was a top 10 hit. It was Girl on TV. You might not remember it by the title. Hell, I didn't. But you'll remember it if you were listening to pop radio in 1999, 2000. That was at the time when the tape deck in my car didn't work anymore, so I had to listen to the radio. That was the only thing I had. So I remember this one. It has the line, Shooby-Doo-Wop and Scooby Snacks. I met a fly girl and I can't relax. That's poetry almost on the level of Summer Girls. It's not quite there, but at least there's a little bit of personality here. The only other song I remembered after hearing it was West Side Story. It was another single, but I don't know if it charted or not. I don't know. I do remember hearing it on the radio back in the day. In the chorus, he rhymes with ya with Veronica. It's close, but not quite. There's a rap verse in this one that is atrocious. It goes a little something like this. Johnny Rocket got a number in my pocket. He was on the run. Daddy got a gun. Stop it. Playing with Veronica. She got me now, but her brother got a biscuit, and it might go pow. And that was one of the singles. In fact, these are the only 3 songs on the album that at least have some personality. Now, I ain't saying that they're good, but at least they sound like they're from the same group. The rest of this album is just full of generic slop that honestly could have been any one of those boy bands of the late 90s and early 2000s. So I ain't going through the rest of these songs. I'll give you some of the highlights though, but I'm not going track by track. I Can't Have You uses the chorus to the Bee Gees song of the same title. You know the one. If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. Right? So yeah, the Bee Gees have a co-write on an LFO album. That's something that should make Baby Jeebus cry. Oh, and he kept saying nobody in it. It's nobody. Stop saying nobody. Hate you. And this album uses the word girl a lot. You know, like how players use the word in a horrible pickup line. That's how they use it. It's like, hey girl, you remind me of my big toe. Can I bang you on the coffee table? Yeah, it's stuff like that. And it is just all throughout this album. You want some subtlety? How about this line from the song Think About You? Thinking about the way your body moves when you walk by. And it's making me horny. And then there's the song I'll Show You Mine. You've got the mouth, the lips, I've got a kiss. All your body's made for pleasure. And then do not forget this nugget. With every move you make, I'm so hard I could break. Look, I don't have enough faces to palm, okay? All I need to know might be the most generic one here in a sea of generic nonsense. This one actually reminds me of the parody of boy band songs that Ben Folds did called Girl. In fact, it very well may be the inspiration for that. It even has that lame-ass talking section in it. I hate everything about this. And here is actual footage of me listening to Baby Be Mine. Now, finally, Diane Warren comes to save us with Your Heart is Safe with Me. You know Diane Warren, she is a real songwriter. She's one that's written for everybody. She's definitely got a style, and she knows her way around a pop ballad. And this is one of those. And it's about as generic as one of her songs as you can possibly get. In fact, before it was even over, I had forgotten it. That's how, just generic and bland it is. Then there's some more songs, but I can't do this. They steal melodies from Leon Haywood's Bad Mama Jamma and then Kool and the Gang's Ladies Night. And then there's others that just sound like watered down R. Kelly. And you can take that however you want to take it. Now, 2 of the 3 members are no longer with us. Rich Cronin and Devin Lima have both passed away. The only one that is left is Brad Fischetti, and he's now an anti-abortionist, or an anti-abortion activist that live tweets outside of clinics. Yeah, so good times, good times. So that's LFO's debut album. No, it's not as wacky as Summer Girls. That song was truly lightning in a bottle. While technically LFO is not a one-hit wonder, they totally are. Summer Girls is the only song that people will remember. And if that's the case, then it was totally worth it. Oh, yeah. And LFO stands for Light Funky Ones. Bet you didn't know that. Just like they apparently didn't know how to spell. Thank y'all for watching. And please remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to watch me suffer with more generic nonsense like this. I also have a Patreon where you can request what I listen to. You can join these super fine, awesome rock stars over there. It's appreciated. So, I'll see y'all next time. Stay fresh, cheese bags. And Ben, fuck you, man.